It's not what I wanted. Why is it so long? Oh no. Kitty, no, 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 no. You can't come over here. Ooh, careful. Not what I wanted. Hey everybody, if you're just joining, welcome back. We are going to be continuing where I last left off yesterday. And our goal tonight is to try to build this bad boy. It's a walking, super cool mechatronic hex bug thing, is what they call it. It's very complicated, as you can see. It's like MDF, and I have to sit here and casually build everything together. But I thought it'd be fun to document my journey with it and hold myself accountable so I don't give up on it too early. So I left off last night on this. This took a long time to piece this together because you had all these connection points along the way, which was really frustrating to make sure they all lined up correctly. So we are going to pick up right where I left off and add some supports to it, looks like. We're going to add those to the legs. So I'm just going to set this down here. And I will be right back. Just got to do something real quick. But I will be back in a jiffy. Alright, everyone, I am back, so I can hide this here. Get that out of the way. I hope you all are having a good night. My night's going pretty well. I just got back from a couple doctor's appointments, so they went pretty well, which is... I liked it, I guess. Let me just... Alright, there we go. Yeah, so we are going to pick up right where we left off last night. So, like I said, we assembled this big component here, and now we're going to do this middle step, which is create these little junction points, and then we're going to install them on each leg, which is going to be kind of interesting. We shall see what happens. So I'm going to squeeze this little buddy over here. And we needed number 17 for that. So it's on sheet number 2. Number 2, here we go. And I got my keyboard lube nice and ready to go so that when we need it, because all these pieces are press fitted, we can just connect them all together. And it'll be nice and easy and everybody's gonna love it. So we needed parts number 16. Alright, these 6 here, because we need to build 6 of these because they're going on each leg. We're just going to gently push these out. Okay, we got those. And then on to part number 17, which are these bigger circles here that we have. So we have 6 of these. No, we need technically, we're building 6 total, so we need 12. So I'm just popping all these out right here and praying I don't lose them. This is actually a bad idea. As much as I like this desk mat that I have, it blends in a little bit too nicely with the parts that I have, so that might get a little tricky, but I'm gonna keep trying. Here, I'm gonna pop these all in. Like I said before, this is actually a gift for my fiance, but he was like, it's a little too complicated for him for what he wanted to do, so I'm doing it now. Mwahaha. Okay, I think we got those. Hi, kitties. Cats are running around. They're kind of hungry. Not bored and hungry. They're just chasing each other around the house. Alrighty. Sorry about the glare on the camera here. But we're building this little doohickey. So we take... Yeah, so we take this and we're going to put a circle on the top and on the bottom here. So this shouldn't take too long. So yeah, just press that in. And press it in on the bottom. Let me know about your guys' music choice if you aren't a fan of it. I'd like to know. Yesterday I had some classical music running, which was pretty fun. Tonight I just decided some more chill vibes, you know? Because we're just chilling out. We're just hanging out here. So, yeah, just popping all these in here. Yeah. So we have this piece here. Building things. Yeah. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good Wednesday night. I know I am. Let me just check something here real quick. Kitties. Oh, goodness. Goodness gravy. Got this. Yes, come on. Yeah. Alright, there's that. Pressing these in here. That cracking noise, not cracking noise, but what you're hearing there is the it's the pieces snapping into place because it's, like I said, it's all friction, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I am going very slow on this project, otherwise it's gonna break and I'm gonna be very sad and mad. So, learning how to take my time with stuff and not rush through it and to read the gosh dang instructions, yeah. Alright, here's our base again, and these parts are going to go here, I should say here on this outside part. They're just going to slide in. The leg is going to go in the middle. Yes, leg goes in the middle here, and then we're just going to boop this right in here. Yeah. No, don't overcorrect. There we go. See, now it, like, the leg is nice and aligned, which I kind of think is pretty neat. So we're going to just slide this next one in. Just how all these pieces like straight up fit together is so cool. Alright, last one. Slide this right in here. And boop this. Almost. There we go. So interesting that the inner circles aren't totally aligned on the top. They don't sit flush. I guess none of it really does. But now it's more stable. Like, look how stable this is. We're getting there. What am I rotating? Okay, so the next step shows... Oh, okay, so we take the circles on the top and then you align them. Because there should be lines on the bottom that you have to line it up with. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so on the bottom here, there should be... Where exactly is that referring to? So it says to, sorry, glare again, to line up the lines on the bottom. I'm not seeing any lines. Is it on the top? Did I put this entire thing upside down and just make it more difficult to align it? Oh boy. I just snapped all this in. Hello, kitties. Oh, they got the zooms. So you want it to line up which way? So you want to adjust this inside one so that there should be some lines. I'm not seeing any lines. Oh wait, no I do. Cool. Alright. And this one goes like this. Oh, got it. So that runs into that. Alright. So we're just going to line that up there. Next piece. Gosh. This is really messing with my visual spatial skills. Or, you know, making sure that. Okay, there's that. I need to line up this one, which goes somewhere. Just nope, I ran into the thing. Alright, we're gonna rotate it the other way. Rotate. I think this just depends on like how it's wound up, you know, because we're eventually gonna put. I still like showing this off because this is pretty neat. This is a coil spring, or it's a linear spring that it's just a flat piece. So a lot of potential energy is stored in this in a small amount of space. So this is eventually going to go in here somehow and then power this up. So what I'm just trying to do is align these legs so that when we do eventually power this up, it'll do some pretty neat things. I do say so myself. So we're just aligning all of our bits here. You can see the different legs. You can see the different legs here, all are different lengths now because I think it alternates. Wait, now that I'm looking at it. Forward facing, yeah, so that's lined up. I think this one is lined up as well. Okay, I think I have them all set correctly. Otherwise, this thing isn't going to move very well at all. Okay. So we aligned that. On to the next step. Alright, we're going to need parts 18, 19, 20. Alright, so like making sure everything's aligned. This is on part number 1. This is number 2. Plate number 1. 19, 20. What was it? 19, 20, or 18. Okay. Oh boy. 18, 19, 20, and then 3, number 21. So, okay. These are just more circles. We're getting there. We're getting through the first sheet of stuff. 1, 2, 3. So now we're installing some gears on the top, which is pretty cool. So let's put some parts on the top. So I guess I wasn't paying attention. Which one's number 19, if that really matters? Well, I guess it doesn't. These are just gears. Ugh. Oh no, I gotta flip this around. Wait, do I? Yes. Wait, did I put this in the right way? Yeah, I think I did. Oh wait, where did my part go? Oopsies, I think I put this on the wrong side. Oh no. This is gonna be kind of difficult to get out. Just give me 1 second here. Oh boy, this is hard. Safely get this out without shattering everything else. I will be sorely disappointed if something bad happens because I... If I keep greasing it up, something's gonna happen, right? Come on, part. I just put a crap ton of lubricant on this. It's bound to just slide right out, right? I think I have spare just Lego pieces running around. Let's see if I can just gently press on this. There we go. Come on. It's coming. I can feel it slip. Almost there. It's coming. Oh, yes. All right. We did it. Now, all I have to do is put this back on the top. Like this. Crisis averted. Ta-da! Okay. So we did that. Part number 2 is to take these Let's make sure we get these correct because this is going to be a problem otherwise. So this one's number 19. And that's going to go 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2. And this hole lines up. Is there another hole? Did I just put the top part on backwards so all my guidelines are off? Yep. That's exactly what happened. Alright. Well, it's just fine. We just won't tell anybody. This is going to be the best ever. Alright. 18 is, I think, this one. 1, 2, 3. No, is it this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, those even have markings on them. Alright, so now I need to align this part with a hole that's going to be right about here. Alright, and this is number 3, and this one also aligns with a hole. Gosh, I did this so incorrect, and I didn't even bother to check anything. I was just so excited that I put the top on until now I realized that it just made my life a little bit more difficult with my guidelines and what exactly I needed to line up here. Alright. I think we did that correctly. Now onto the next part. We're gonna take these pieces and oh my god, there's more lines. Oh, okay, these just line up on top. Maybe? Yeah. Make sure these are all in alignment. I think it was right there. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna line all these up. Guidelines are unclear in this design sometimes, but also not really. Here's my last piece. Here it is. Alright. And now we take three more of those. Here, there. One. Okay. One. There's that. 2. Almost lost it. And number 3. Just gently getting that out of here. And we needed 23, 22, and 24. Oh, here, there. Okay. 22, 23, 24. Yay! Alright, more aligning of gears. So, well, okay, these all line up. Oh crap, I didn't even catch which way these line up. I guess these top parts don't matter. Just slide those on. They're just like washer equivalents. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out later. Okay, we did that. And R1 goes on the front. And there should be a dot. I think it should be on the front. Sorry, I have to keep lifting this up. This side. Right here. Okay, did that. R number 2. Get the line on the front left, just like this. And then R3 gets aligned, something like that. Okay. Oh, we did that. Okay, now we need a big gear and a bunch of these little boys. Thankfully, I have 3 of them here. I got a 4th one. I think I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I hope y'all are having a good night out there in the internet worlds. And if you're lurking, welcome. I like lurking. I too lurk when I'm watching videos. I don't comment too much. 1, 2, 3. For those of you lurking out there and just chilling out, what are your favorite after work activities? I find myself doing a lot of things like this. I either game, I mean you can see it on my YouTube channel there, I game quite a bit, or I do stuff like this, where I'm just doing some really like handy, just popping this out, more of these washers. I don't know, I like doing tactile things. I have a bunch of Lego sets, actually. I want more Legos, because I love Legos so much. I build them all around my room right here. I got some Mickey and Minnie ones, got Steamboat Willie special edition set, I have Star Wars ship. I have a really cool bonsai tree that I got as a gift for Christmas last year, which is pretty neat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, there we go. Now that we have all these, we just set them on top. Yeah. That's going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought, but that's okay. I'm hearing clicking noises, so I'm assuming everything is just snapping in together correctly, and I'm not actually breaking anything, because that would make me very sad. Alright. Cool beans. Alright. Everything is still moving, so that's good. Except that one goes this way. I think I'm not going to have to worry about too much. I mean, obviously I'm going to get the alignment eventually when I have to place the spring. But for now, I can just kind of manipulate it as I need to, because this entire thing is just one big gear mechanism on the bottom here that I put together. It's just a spinny crank system. So that when you spin the top here, you can see on the bottom there how it kind of swoops in. This is its stopping point though, so I think, and then vice versa. Yeah, it doesn't go the other way because it runs into this little pillar here, which is actually a good idea. Unless those pillars aren't supposed to be on the bottom. Wait, hang on. Because these are supposed to freely move. No, wait, maybe. Hang on. Yeah, I done goofed again. I put stuff on upside down. So there's all these little pegs on the bottom. I put just this entire top piece on upside down. So we're going to fix that, why don't we? We're just going to gently... I have a hammer. Yeah, I have a mallet lying around, probably. I'm just going to take one of my hammers, something that has a little bit of oomph to it. This is a little big. Hopefully it's not too big. It's pink and it's cute, but we're going to use this to gently tap out these pieces here. Come on. Haha! Okay. Hopefully I didn't break anything on the bottom. Yay! The parts are still sturdy on the bottom. Cool. So I'm just going to tap all these out again because, like I said, I was dumb. And I was in a rush last night to get this done. So we're just going to pop out these pieces. Okay. And yes, I'm using a Lego piece because I had spares from my Lego sets that I just recently built. And they're sturdy. They're plastic. Come on. There we go. No, that's okay. We're good. Yeah, I'm having no... Everything's nice and balanced on the bottom. I'm actually getting no damage. That's good. Phew. For a moment there, I was going to be worried. Can't believe I put these on upside down. I put this entire faceplate on upside down. So we're just correcting my earlier mistake. And that's happened multiple times now in this build already. I've goofed up. And it's frustrating because I'm trying to be slow and cautious about it. But then I get like uber excited and I don't really stop to think about how it's going to be laid out on here. Come on. You're essentially out of there, piece. No, you're not. Oh my gosh. There we go. I'm not get the Lego piece stuck. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, so we're just going to put them in on the top this time. Because I was dumb earlier and goofed. There we go. Because I just, like I said, put this entire top piece on upside down. Like a dum-dum. Can I gently put this one in? If I tap it in? Just tap, tap, tap. Nope. Come on. Just joining the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gosh dang it. Get in there. Get in the hole. It's almost in there. Man, I need to pay better attention to what I'm trying to do. Okay, there's that one. Okay, and then the last bit's gonna go over here. I mean, I guess this wood is pretty sturdy the more we get into the technical aspect of it, and holy smokes, this is quite challenging. Alright. Okay, cool. we got those pieces in. We got... My gears are now all misaligned. That's exciting. That's okay, though, because as you can see now, the leg will fully rotate without impediment, you know, like it's supposed to. I'll show it this one. See, look! It's a crank mechanism. It turns horizontal motion like this into vertical, and technically linear motion too, but that's cool. So we did that, and my fingers hurt from having to re-push everything in. That's okay. Alright. Oh boy. Ugh. Part number 25. And that one was taken from plate number 2. It's this massive boy over here. Oh, that's this one. This gear here. So we're just gonna gently pop this out. Oh boy. This one's gonna require some alignment. Woo! Uh-oh. Okay. Oh boy. I'm a little nervous here. It's got some flimsy pieces here that move, and I'm a little bit concerned about if I manipulate this too much and how that's going to affect that. So it looks like this line lines up with the back. Oh, well, I guess they are labeled. Like this one says R3 right here, hard to see, but it's etched R3, so is this one. R2, R1, L1, L2, L3. Okay, cool. So now I just got to align this into the gears. On top of the gears? Under the gears. Something like that. Alright. Aligning my gears. I guess it doesn't really matter because they're all circles anyways. Haha! So now we should be able to rotate this. And it's going to rotate everything. Oh boy, this is going to take... Let's see if it works. I guess it's only going to rotate the left side. And I got to be wary of the tongs. Okay, that's easier. Yeah, if we rotate this here. It's hard to do. Hard to show you guys, but like... Yay! Now we have all the parts in sync. And right side isn't moving, but I think it's because it needs to be a separate... Like, it's a separate gear train. That's okay. So we're just gonna line this back up. Put that right in front of me. I'm going to keep paying attention, because otherwise it's going to make a mistake, and mistakes are no bueno. Okay. Did I skip a page? Alright, so we have this now. So we align those. Okay. Now we need to build 3 more gear mechanisms on top of plate 29. Okay, I think we can do that. So we're going to set this over here for now, just out of the way so I can have a clear working space of what I need and not make a mess everywhere. So we need more number 10s. I just saw those. So we need some number 10s. Some more gears. It said numbers 28 and 27. Aha! Okay, this is kind of exciting. So you can see kind of the progress we're making here because things are all on these different components here. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty neat. So we're making progress. We're getting through the first sheet of 4. Which I consider big progress so far. We're like a quarter of the way there, maybe. Well, not even yet. This is number 29, what we're going to be building on. We need numbers 28 and 27. And a number 26. Okay. So, so we need 3 of each. What we're building here. I'm assuming this is just another gear train. Because these are all gears. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3. And number 26, which is these little bits right here. 1, 2. Come on, number 3. Good thing I have small-ish fingers. I'm able to kind of press these in and not break anything. Okay, so we got those. We have our gears here. Big gear. Or number 10s. We need 6 of these. Yeah, alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we did that. So then we pop this in. You just squish this in here, squish. Kind of. Make sure it lines up first. And if it doesn't, then we'll just gently, but forcefully, put it in place. I should have lubed it up. Alright, I'm gonna take my hammer and gently tap it here. Pray I don't break my fingies doing that. Alright. Okay. We got that tiny piece together. And now we take, I'm gonna lube these up because there's no way I'm gonna be able to slide these on here without getting frustrated. It doesn't say how these go on, so I'm assuming it's just you just pop them in here. There are these different sizes. Ooh, they are. Okay. Well, good thing I lubed that one up, so we can take this slightly bigger one. That was hard to tell. All right. Slightly bigger one, and we're gonna pop this in place. All right, did that, and then we take the second one and pop it in place. Slightly smaller one. There we go. My understanding is these need to be... Oh, no, I guess they stagger them. Or, wait a minute. No. Alright. Let's try that again to make sure these line up correctly. Haha! I was like, oh, maybe you stagger them. No. I need to pay better attention to these destructions. Alright. Gosh dang it. Cool. We did that. And then we take this. And then we take the larger one and slide that on here. No lube necessary. Actually, maybe. No, never mind, we're fine. We take the slightly smaller one and line them up so it goes on top. And then we finish with another little washer bit. That's what I'm calling these little, like, number 10 pieces. Okay. Okay. Hopefully my audio isn't too loud, or it's balanced okay. Honestly, I can't really hear myself right now. Like, I can hear the music, but I don't have any audio feedback right now. So, let me know if it's obnoxious. Yeesh. I would be forever grateful. We're just trying to line this one up. This one up, you just pop it in, kind of. Difficulties. Hermniflurbin. Alright. Are these the same size? No, they're not. Okay. There we go. It's just being difficult. Haha. Finally. So we have our 3 chonkers of gears here all ready to go. And we take this piece here. It says to sand it down. Okay, you say so. With the dots, okay. Okay, I did the sanding. It's parts number 30. Oh, okay, these little mushroomy boys. Right over here. Ta-da! There's one. Okay. We got 6 of these bad boys, and it says to put them in the holes. Is there any sort of other indicator? No, just put them in the holes. Alright. Get in there. Haha. Alright. I'm just trying to line these up in the hole here and gently. Ah! Ta-da! Haha! Alright. 2 more. Give my thumbs a break here, because owie. Eh. Stop. No. Wait. Got slightly cracked. Oopsies. Okay. This last one is going to be a doozy. Because I already kind of chipped this. Alright, there we go. We got all these little bits down there. Let's see. Yeah, it said to lube them. I just forced them in. It's fine. Sometimes you just gotta go in raw. Alright. Popping out numbers 31. Yeah, 32. Okay. Sure. And numbers 34, 35, and part number 36. Oh, we're doing so good, guys. So good. Look at all these bits. Bits and doodads. Alright. So, I guess we can lube these up. Yeah, because we're going to be sliding these together. So, just put some lube. This keyboard grease is coming in handy for this project because it said you might need wax, and I'm like, I don't have wax. I do, but it's for a candle, so it would just make this project smell like strawberries, which is kind of meh, I guess. And slightly obnoxious. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot of lube. Flick. And 32 is this one. Says you want the hole on the top. Okay, so it goes right to the bottom, and then we lock it in place with this little bit. Come on. Lock in place, please. Please. Almost. Haha! Alright. Alright, we did that. And then we make sure that this gear is aligned on the top. Just kind of wiggle this one through as well, I guess. Yeah, okay. So it goes tight here. Then we take this one, line it on the front, aka force it in. That's not what I wanted. Oopsies. I wanted it to go down, not up. Ooh, it says you. Okay, I should loop this up. Holy smokes. That's fine. This bastard is gonna need a bunch of lube. All the lube. Lube, 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 lube. Alright. Haha. Oh my gosh, that's so much easier. Crap ton more lube and put it on this front piece. So I should show you what I'm doing here. Lube. Lube. Nice and lubed. Alright. And we just squoosh it on here. Squooshed. Alright. Now we have ourselves another start of a gear train, looks like. Yeah, that looks right. Alright. Okay, so this piece will eventually go on top, but for now we're going to take back our initial mechanism down here, and starting with this centerpiece. Starting with the small gears. The small gears, we're gonna just gently push that on there. And another small gear, small-ish gear that we align. Oh no. Oh no, guys, I royally screwed up. Wanna guess what the problem is? So, these on the left here are gears that are on the bottom, so they're gonna have the connection point here. These gears are too thick, so that's meant to be for the right-hand gears that are actually up on this piece. So, yeah. Because this top part is backwards, I'm not sure. Actually, what's connecting it? Alright, just the middle piece. I'm going to gently try to reverse this entire mechanism we have here and see what we can get. So you have that out of the way. Let's see if I can't. Okay. Oh no. Alright. Okay, there's one. Two. Get the small bits out of the way first. Gosh, this makes me so sad that I just screwed up this bad. tension more. There's 4 of those. And these gears were just connected. Oh, they're connected to there. Okay, we're just gonna gently manipulate these off. Oh god. A little scared, not gonna lie. Wonder if I could... Alright. I gotta gently... Oh, wait. Okay, here's one solution. I build with Lego, so I have a bunch of these piece removers. Let's try to use this on these gears here. See if we can't pry this off here. Oh, yeah, okay, that was pretty easy. So we got one. This gear comes off. Alright, we're just gonna have to go back a couple steps once I get these off. But that piece is connected on to there. Alright, no, that's fine, We'll make this work. So I'm just gonna gently pry off. Give it a little bit of wiggle room here, and then I'm gonna slide this prior in. Yep, there we go. Come on. Once we get these off, it should be smooth sailing, yeah. And like the wood itself is pretty strong, it's just quite brittle, so I can't do any extreme forces without it like warping really, really badly. So we're gonna just hope for the best here, I guess. Got that. Got that gear off. Oh gosh, why didn't I catch this sooner? I was just like, oh, it's fine, it'll just be backwards. And it's like, no, wait a minute. Like, I'd either have to rebuild the left-hand gears to be 2 top, which, I mean, is possible, but at this point I might as well just take it all off and, you know, start over, for lack of a better term, because I might as well. Oh boy, alright. So that one's coming off pretty easily here. Okay. This one, not so much. So with these, oh goodness gracious. Haha! Alright. Got those bits off. I will get these off. It's the last thing I do. Okay. Thankfully there aren't too many super, like, I guess, stress concentrations on here. How are these all suddenly giving away? I don't get it. Okay. Did that. Okay. So now, the only thing that's holding this together are these 4 bits that I'm gonna have to, oh boy, gently pound out of here. Gosh, these are on so tight. And I called it yesterday during my stream too of like, I'm gonna have to take this apart at some point. It's gonna be really nerve-wracking. Oh my goodness. Oh boy howdy, those are in quite snug. We will make this work though. Okay. Just gentle taps. Gentle taps. It is separating. Okay. Woo. Cool. I guess we're just taking this entire thing apart again. Ah, this is fun. Oh my gosh. Well, what a day, I tell ya. Guess I might as well take all these out. It'll relieve the... I don't risk breaking my other mechanisms I designed here. Oh! Gosh, I have to straight up just like... I don't have to build any of these subsystems anymore, thankfully. But I do have to just take them all out. Because this all matters. If you're wondering, like I said, just how the gear train is built. There's no way for me to, like, possibly... Oh, boy. I don't know. Okay. So we're just gonna slide that bit out here, and I should be able to pop that through gently. Yay! Slide this out. Oh. Oh god. Okay, so it eventually just gave way. Not gonna lie, that was really terrifying. 'Cause I was just like, oh god, did I just like shatter? Oh! Okay. Good news is not totally broken. Yeah, I don't see any... There's a minor chip here, but that was just from earlier. Yeah, there's no damage there. Okay. Now I gotta go back into my destructions here. Okay, this is fun. We're just gonna take our time. So, starting on the bottom, essentially the beginning here, just so I build this up correctly, we have this part. And making, yeah, see, this entire part is upside down. So you put that in, make sure the R is up and the dots are all up, which is correct. And then I put my little bits in here. Gosh, I could have saved myself so much trouble. So much trouble. That's okay. Take all my legs out of the way. We don't need those right now. I need my little bits. This is... We're getting there. So I'm just putting all these little up bits here, making sure that my right and my left numberings and markings here are visible. Oh my goodness. Okay. Then we flip it over. Put these ones on. See if I can gently take them out. Can I even take them out at this point? Probably not. But you know what? that should work. That'll be fine. We'll just leave that like that for now. So you put those on. Those go on the bottom. This is our upright position. No, wait, I need these out. It even says caution, pay attention, check position of the part. Yeah, I have not been doing that, and now it's really awkward because I have to start all over. Gosh dang it. Alright. So fun. Isn't this just the best? So we have, this is our upright position. So we flip it over and we put all of these guys back on the bottom here. You'd think by now I'd be just a master of like installing this. Alright. Okay. Part number 4. And I mean, I guess this wood is pretty sturdy. Like, it's got a lot of holes in it, yeah, for laser cutting and stuff, but with what we're actually doing and the amount of force we're applying, it shouldn't be too difficult to line up. And there still is some play here, which is kind of nice. Alright. Did that. This is now the correct orientation. And we built all the legs. We did last time. Flinging things all over the place. We got our legs. And then we have our top piece here that I built earlier. Top piece. Gotta make sure the pointy ones are in the back, which is correct. Yep, that's right. Okay, so that is all correct. Here's our top piece. Question mark? Yeah, okay, because the legs go in on the bottom. Alright. Leg identification time. Boop. This one. Yes, because I remember I did one of the legs backwards. I didn't want to take it apart, so I just flipped it using a right-handed side. So, we're going to make sure we're doing this right. Alright. I think this one's meant for the right-handed side. So here's one of our left-hand edges. Flip this around. Okay, so wrong side. Take this bad boy. Like that. We got our lefties. Which are all gonna face the backwards edge. Ay vey. What a night. I tell ya. You just try to build a mechanical bug thing using this awesome linear spring, and then you end up having to essentially redo everything you did last night. Because dumb me didn't stop and think about like the instructions and the fact that this was upside down. Alright, this is our last lefty. And then I did 2 that were backwards, actually, so that's pretty exciting. Alright. Cool. You did this. Yay. Good job, everyone. Alright. Push this forward. There's our base again. Alright. Now we get the fun part of trying to safely put this together without it breaking. So this is when we just start gently manipulating things and then pray they don't fall apart. Stop falling apart, please. Please. Alright, line that up. Lining bits and doodads up. Okay, so we got one side on. I'm just gonna kind of rotate it here. Sorry, it's not totally in the screen. But just trust me when I say I'm lining it up. I'm just going edge by edge here. See if we can't. This is fine. Maybe this is fine. Just maybe. What's not lining up? Oh, this one's not. Haha! Okay. So, and then to get this pressure off, we're just going to readjust this gear. You should be able to just pop this in. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So we have this. Gosh, I'm so scared to break it. Like, I know this is, in the end, a pretty sturdy design because, you know, why else would we? Come on. I'm just trying to line up this gear, or this, with the hole on the top. So that, by the time we pop that in, nope, that's not lined up. There we go. Okay. Just going around and gently pressing these together. Yay! Actually, this looks pretty good. Just trying to line up the center bits and just gently push them all in. Alright, we should be okay now. Haha! Okay. We did it! Alright. Now we gotta put the braces back on the leggy bits. Oh god. Okay. Leg bits. If you're in the chat room at all, I apologize for not communicating with you. I've just been so focused on trying to do things. Alright. We slide this on. Just pop it in here. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, this took way too long. Do 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 do. Yep. Okay, so I don't even know where to begin here. Holy smokes. So I goofed on my design earlier, and I'm kind of bummed about that. So I'm just realigning everything. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Glad you're here. Glad you're hanging out with us. Oh gosh. No, don't break. So, just trying to realign everything. Kitty, are you okay? Come here. Hi. Hi, buddy. Cat's just hanging out near me. Haha. Okay. I think I fixed all these edges that I was working on earlier that I goofed on. Alright. So now that we have this done, we have all of this stuff nice and supported. Oh yeah, we gotta line up all of our lines. And this is so much easier the second time around, you know, when you line everything up correctly. There's that one. And the reason I'm aligning these legs is this entire thing, which is actually really cool. It's just MDF. I think it's MDF, like balsa wood or something. So it's wood, and these are all laser cut points, and then this entire thing is going to be powered by this spring, which I think is low-key pretty awesome. So yeah, gotta make sure everything's aligned. So I'm just lining everything up because eventually I'm going to install this spring. And yeah. Okay, did that. Next step. So we aligned all the doodads. Okay. That's right, we gotta put all of our gears back on as well. Oh, that's L2. I was just like very confused myself there for a second. Alright. There's L1. There's L2. We have R1. So, hard to see on the camera here, but essentially what I'm trying to do is line up the dots here. I'll show it on this side. So there's a dot. Yeah, there's this dot right here. And my goal is to take these gears that I'm installing right here and line up. There's a dot on here. It's fuzzy. Oh gosh. Why are you so fuzzy? Well, anyways, you can see it on that side there. There's a little dot. And I'm making sure those are all in alignment because we're making a cool little gear train assembly, which I always think is pretty cool. Just squooze that on there. This one's R2. I mean, I guess that all kind of lines up. There's dots on here too, which is very helpful. And R3 lines up right there. And then L1, we squeeze right onto here. Okay. Man, I don't know how long y'all have been watching, but there's some serious goofage going on earlier. Really screwed. See, I screwed up again. I got excited. Alright, we're gonna take the gears off because the gears don't start on the right side. Oh boy. Gently take all this off and pray I don't break anything. Alright, take these and we just line them all up. we did that correct. And now I just line up all the dots again. Just squeeze everything on here. Oh my gosh. I promise we're gonna get to some new building here eventually. This is just taking a little bit longer than expected. But that's not a problem. Just put this gear on top. Because we're building like a 2-tiered gear system on the left side here. On the left side, there's the gears are on the bottom, and on the right side, the gears are on the top. And I think that's just for gear binding purposes. Like, otherwise if we take, because it's all going to be charged by this gear in the center, which just sits in the middle. And if we have them all on the same plane, that gear is, I don't remember the right term, but I think it's called a redundant gear. It's essentially impossible because of all the gear teeth, because these are all going to run. When the center runs clockwise, I think they all run clockwise. Long story short, the gears are going to bind up, and they don't work correctly. So, that's why they did them layered like this, is for the allow free movement of the parts here. Alright, so we lubed those up. I just gotta put my stoppers on and then align the middle gear. Okay, easy peasy. I'm just popping in these top little nut bits. These just hold everything together. I'm just referring to them like little washer bits, which is pretty cool. To realign everything, yay. Oh wait, I think these gears, yeah, they have to be in alignment because when we place down this gear here, they need to be, correctly lined up because this mechanism is going to move. So in order to, move these legs into a motion that, makes a forward motion, they need to be alternating, which is why it's asking us to line it up all nice and neat. Alright, time for this piece. We just drop that in there. Kind of align everything, or try to here. So we got that. Got that. Okay, we should still be okay. So that's all aligned now. I'm just still going through. Oh my gosh. I wasted so much time by putting the top on backwards. Holy smokes. Alright, so now we can move on to this top piece that I was working on earlier. So we have this top piece here. And we have this drive shaft, I guess is what I'll call it. And we got these double gears. And these double gears are going to play nicely in the right side here. So that they actually, manipulate and move and don't bind up the gear train, because otherwise it'll not work. So this big piece here goes straight down, I think. Oh yeah, it says make sure you line up your holes correctly. I think I just slide this in. Does this go all the way to the bottom? Okay, I know it goes in the center. But does it go all the way down? I'm assuming so. Haha. Ooh, yes it does. Alright, that fit really nicely right there. So now, it's only going to move the right side here, or left side here consistently. Let's realign it before I start messing around with things. Ugh. There's still a little bit of slop in the gears, but that's kind of what we want right now. Just so I can make sure I have everything lined up correctly. Alright. It's like, make sure you have everything lined up on the right side before we install these gears. Alright. I will listen to you loud and clear. instructions, otherwise I'm going to be very sad. I screwed this up a second time. Alright. Got it. Oh, that's interesting too. Yeah, I guess that would work because you don't want the redundant gear train again. But each of these right gears all have their own because, like I said, you want that space. So they move freely and don't clash. I don't remember. There's a mechanical term for what it's called. But essentially, the gears bind up when they don't get installed properly, and that's no bueno. Nobody likes that. Let's pop this in here. Okay, we should be good. Now if I... Let me just put this to the side here. Oh, okay. We wasted not wasted. I spent 30 minutes trying to redo my goof. Okay. So now we take this top piece here that we spent a while on. This center gear is not total. It's touching the ground right now, so it's a little loose right now, a little wobbly. But we're going to take this top piece and it connects into, maybe, well, I guess this is in the way. Alright, picking up the entire thing and praying I don't break it. Okay, I'm just aligning the front, this piece here, because that's what snaps into place. Haha! Well, this is a little off. It's okay. So now I just, oh. Well, that's fun. Alright, we're just going to gently manipulate everything until I get this to line up correctly. Wait. Step 1. Make sure your gear is in alignment in the middle. This is our main driver gear, so we want this to be correct. Alright. That's it. Step 2. Place top piece on top. And then I'm just going to gently press in the side supports so it doesn't break. Alright, it looks like the gears are all in alignment so far, so that's pretty good. If they're not, it's just like a minor adjustment. Oh, this is exciting. Alright, and I just scooch this one forward just a little bit. Oh! We did it! Almost. Not all these are pressed in, that's why. Press in. That's not pressed in because this isn't lined up. Come on. Line up, please. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. See if I can show this to you guys on camera here. So right now I'm rotating the bottom. Oh no. There we go. Oh. No. Stop skipping. There we go. I'm sure there's a way to push this down eventually, but does this go forward? Am I doing this the right way? There we go. So now we got all the legs to move. I mean, I guess it's gonna skip in the middle like that when it's not aligned properly, which is actually a good way to do it. Oh, that stops it. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, so you can't do it backwards, right? Otherwise it's gonna break things. So this is just me rotating it. You can see all the legs are moving. Here, I'll move to the other side. All the legs are moving on here, which is actually pretty cool. Yay! And this took only 3 hours total of my time to get this mechanism built. But that's pretty cool. 180 degrees times 20? Oh, I think it's because we just need to loosen up the mechanism. Wait, which way? Got it. Yeah, so you want this to be able to freely move, and then we... Come on. Yeah. Just to make sure we get all of our... Not gonna move this fast in real life, I don't think. But it's pretty neat. Look at this. I'm just loosening it up here. I found I have to kind of pull down on this main driver. Otherwise it skips. So we're just loosening it up. Yay! Alright, we're gonna put that over here. Because now we start building another thing. Oh, okay. Let's go back to sheet number 1. Sheet number 1. And we need parts number 38. Maybe? Where's 38? Oh, the little bits. Okay. So pop up these little support pieces. Right here. I'll show you in a second. Who knew having my Lego separator would help in this scenario? I sure as heck didn't catch that. Alright, so we have one of these support pieces here, and then we have... It's 38, and then this is part number 37 and 39, which are these bigger ratchet mechanisms. So here's one, and part number 39, and part number 40. And part number 41. Yeah, this is gonna be the ratcheting mechanism. At least that's what the instructions say. Alright, just gently. So it says ratchet and wind up on there. Come on, camera, focus. Maybe? Gonna try to autofocus for me here. No? Alright, well just trust me that they'll say ratchet and wind up. My camera's not autofocusing, and it has in the past, so I don't know what's going on. That's okay. Alright. So we start with just this normal piece here. And take these little supports, and we're going to install them on the edges. Just pop that right in there. Nice and tight. Step 2. Oh, wait, there's a warning. What does it say? Rounded edge? What are you trying to say to me? Maybe not to break it? Because I don't see how this is any different. It's just a support piece. Alright. So we did that. And then we squish this one on here. Just goes right on top, I guess. should be flush, so hopefully this fit. Oh yeah, that fit, no problem. We did that. And then we take this doodad, and not a doodad, just take this gear and kind of press it in. Get to pull this piece back here. Wait, there we go. And then I done goofed again. I need to look at my directions even closer because some of these parts are not mirrored as I think they are. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I need to pay better attention to the instructions. Push this in. Okay. Now we have this. Okay, there we go. Now everything's lined up correctly. Just press fit all this on here. Nice and tight. Then we take our gear and make sure that we line it up the correct way. Otherwise it's not going to fit even in here. That should work. Then we take our ratchet and we just boop this on here. And then this one does not go on the bottom, it goes on the top. Okay. Make sure we line this up and just swoosh it on here. Once I line it up, well, I mean, it is lined up, I just haven't lined it up yet. Gosh dang it. Where can I hold this to test it? Yeah, okay, that still works. Got it. So there's two different... Oh, okay. So I think the ratchet is for... So you wind it up this way, but then the ratchet goes the other way. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yay! Haha! Now it's time to deal with the fun, yet scary, this. I mean, anything that stores potential energy and that has the potential to cut you is kind of spooky, but we're gonna play around with it here. I need part number 2. That's the part number 4. They lied. Part number 2. And we need part 42, 43, and 44. 44. Come on. 43. Just little circles here. And 42. Okay. So we have all these doodads right here. I'm gonna take some lubricant because I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna work, but just lubricate that. Lubricate this. And we want the, okay, so that's gonna like clip on the bottom. Okay, so we want it on this kind of 3-prong top bit. Just pop that on here. Do it. Oh, my thumbs. Ow. So we did that. Alright. Can I take this out? Because it has a little zip tie here. I think that's just for safety. No, does it want me to leave it tied up? There should be a second one, but actually doesn't have that. Well, we're gonna pop out this middle piece. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this tied up. This is gonna look a little... It undid itself a little bit. Oh, that was... Why did that startle me? Alright. We're just gonna leave this wound up, otherwise it's gonna explode in a fiery passion of potential energy everywhere. And we need it actually wound up for the coil sake. So I just gotta slide this bit in here, though. And not cut myself, because that would suck. No. I'm just gonna gently, oh, so gently press this in here. Oh gosh. Springs, man. I'm sorry, I know you guys can't really see anything right now, but this is very, very small. Okay. I expected it. Oh, because it goes from the top. I guess top or bottom doesn't really matter. However, which way I can hook this on here. Gosh. Spring. Haha, okay. And do I want this? Yeah, this needs to go all the way through. No, it fell out. We're gonna get this. I believe. Just get in there. Trying to not cut my hand. Why are you doing the thing that you do? I have this piece of wood and I like... Oh my goodness. Can I bend this out at all? Is that allowed? Can I just like grab my pliers here? Digging through my toolbox. And yes, as a mechanical engineer, of course I have toolboxes. Like my wood pliers. Perfect. Got my needle nose pliers so that I can safely bend this. Just give it a little bit more wiggle room for me to manipulate. I don't think that did anything. Just get in there. Hello, kitten. Oh, bye. Our girl cat Yin just walked into the room, like, startled herself, and then just, like, ran away. That was really funny. Oh, okay. Come on. Spring, I almost had it. But I'm also trying to be careful because this edge is actually really sharp. I'm trying very hard to not slice open my finger. That would suck as well. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Finally. I just don't know. Okay, I think it lines up on the top like I have it right here. Okay, that took way... Ow! That hurt my fingies. Alright. So then we just gently stretch this out, I guess. So I'm just rolling it out gently here to kind of flex it. Oh my god, there's going to be so much potential energy in here. Look at this thing. It's huge. And I have all this space too. Like, wow. Alright, we're going to flip this bad boy over. And we take this long piece. We're going to put it right here in the middle. And just pray I don't injure myself here. Yeah. This is sharp. They should have told me that I'm dealing with a sharp spring here. Because the everyday Joe Schmo is not going to know that. They're going to get owies. Okay. Do I want it tight? Okay, I think I want some wiggle room. I'll just press it down as far as I can go. Yay! I think that's right. Alright, and then we make sure that the rest of the coil goes on the long side, so it goes this way. Gently. 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 Okay. Oh, okay, I can already feel the spring pressure here as I try to do the wind-up mechanism here. It's getting tight. Okay. So we did that. Yeah. Okay, so that's lined up here. This is the edge that we want the spring to go through. And I need another piece. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need part number 45, which is this massive gear here minus this inside piece. So I'm gonna gently just, oh goodness, this is thin. Ooh, I got it out. Almost dropped it. And I need to pop all these pieces out. So I'm going to go to this side. And warning about, once again, this spring is really sharp. Oh, bye, kitten. She just left again. Alright. I think I'm going to call this stream at 10:30 because I do have work tomorrow and I got to be up nice and early for work. But we will see where we go from here. Okay, so we have... Here's the front, I guess is what we're going to call it. So this goes in... like this, sort of. Yeah, I can see the lineup. Wait, where does the rest of the spring go? Okay, so we got that side. Just guiding all these bits and doohickeys in. Alright. Sorry, not showing this on stream here, trying to just get all this stuff to line up correctly, you know? Okay, I'm just making sure all this is pressed down and lined up correctly. Some of it is not. So we got pretty much all of those lined up. Then we have just one more edge to slide in here. Hopefully this is lined up. There we go. Haha! Yeah, so this goes on the front. Oh gosh. Hi kitties, are you guys fighting over it? Whoa. They just like ran across the room. Just... Oh my gosh. Cats. Y'all are funny. You need to go back to plate number 1 for parts numbers 36 and 46. Alright, here's another 36 and 46. It's just more gears to get this lined up correctly. So we just squish this on here. It says to make sure we have the top lined up. I see my cues here. Squish. Almost. Squish. Why won't you squish on there? I gotta like squeeze it on here. Come on. You can do it. a little bit more lube. By a little bit, I say quite a bit. Just gob it on here. And also on here. Yeah, once I finish this step, we'll call the stream. Come on. Line up, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, finally. My God. Almost. There we go. Phew. Alright. Then we take this piece and just set it on top. Okay. And then we take wheel number 47, which is another one of these big clunker. Hi, Smooth. You being a good boy? Come here. No? What's this? Cat is just staring at me from across the room. What are you doing? Come here. Buddy. Bubba. I love my cat more than he loves me. And we all know that. That's true. I love the boy. But he loves me. He does love me. But just not to the same degree that I love him. Alright, hole for this one gets aligned in the back. I think this is just another case of just trying to make sure everything's aligned properly. There we go. Okay, so we have another one of these mechanisms here that kind of lock it. They ratchet one way and then lock the other way. Alright, let's see how far we can get here in 1 minute. Ugh. Okay. Part number 48 off of part number 2. Where's 48? On the left. Oh, there it is. Just another support piece here. Boop. There's our little dog bone shape, and this goes on the front. Just right here. Okay, this piece suddenly got like way more heavy when I put the spring on it. Trying to not break my fingies. Ow. Man, you have to have like small hands. Cause like my fingers are all really red from just like pushing down on this. Come on. Squeeze. Do I just... yeah, I might. I'm just gonna gently tap on this here. Did it do anything? No, of course it didn't. This hurts my hand. Make sure this is lined up. I don't want to like push down too hard because, I mean, I guess I can. Because that's all secure on the bottom there. It's almost in. Good enough. Haha. You just align that there. Neat. Brute force. Brute force. Right here. Now we still have this. Alright, so you pop that in. Okay, cool. Now we're building a spring mechanism. Another spring mechanism. This time it's your normal linear springs. How far am I through this? Oh gosh. There's still... I'm on page 19 of 39. Or 40. Cool. Well, I think we're going to leave this stream here just for right now. I spent a lot of time working, and then I spent a lot of time undoing my work because I did a dum-dum and put something on backwards. Or, not even backwards, it was upside down, which really hindered that progress because of how this mechanical motion is all connected with these gears. Like, there was no possible way for me to do it, like, backwards or try to fix it. So, we had to take it all apart and put it all back together. But, so far, so good. We attached the spring here. We have all of our gear pieces here. All of our legs are in working order. Next steps are to, obviously, we're going to build another spring mechanism that you can use to wind it up and let it go. And just other, I think, dampening systems, because there's going to be a lot of momentum in this component, so we need to make sure that, you know, we get all of our parts lined up in a proper order. So yeah, next step, I don't know, we're just going to build some more subsystems for this, I guess, and then install it. But so far, that's looking pretty dang good. There's a lot of mechanical movements in here, and then we have on the bottom our wind up and spin components. So yeah, I might just leave the stream here. I hope y'all in the streamland out there had a great night. It's been a really good night for me. I had a ton of fun filming this again. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. I can link it down here real quick in the chat. If you ever want to check that out, that's where a lot of my gaming content is. I'm doing stuff with my twin over there. Yeah, I don't know, it's pretty fun. Just a fun hobby for me. So if you ever want to go check that out, go right on over, check it out. Yeah. So with that, I gotta get going to bed. Y'all probably do too. So yeah, I hope y'all have a fantastic evening, and I will probably see you tomorrow when I do more of this. And I'm probably gonna start earlier in the day because it's a little late for me and I gotta work early tomorrow and I'm tired. So yeah. Like I said, I hope y'all have a great night. I will chit chat with y'all next time. And yeah. Have a great evening, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.